again with another reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 56, Tokyo Colony 3. Last time we saw, Yuji had just met Higuruma, and Higuruma was like, yo, I'm kind of down for this clone game. Which it seems we got a little bit of his backstory in the sense of like, he was just finding the law was not on his side. And it culminated at a moment when he needed the power most. And it's safe to assume that nobody in that courtroom made it out alive. I'd like to assume that girl did. I think we saw him and her talking later. So, but also everyone probably couldn't see the spirit. Could they? I'm not sure. This happened during the calling game, activation. Most likely they could, but I'm not sure also. But beyond that, we're going to get into episode 56. Yuji and Higuruma are gonna square off. So I feel like it's gonna be a fight-filled episode. Let's get into it. Oh, that music! Deadly sentencing. A domain off the bat before he can even activate it. Oh no! Before you can activate it, he's trying to finish him. When you get torn, you're not getting torn time. It's too late. It's too late. Oh, for both of us. Yeah, that makes sense. He could, like, it'd be kind of OP to stop your movements completely of violence, and like, it could, but it'd be like restricted to like his attacks would be restricted to some degree. But that also means the attack that can be permitted is probably gonna be death. Huh? Oh no. He's like, I don't know. By the judgment for this case. If I had to guess, the evidence is Sukuna. Him eating Sukuna's finger, and like some stuff Sukuna did while under his body, was just gonna make Itadori more depressed that he has Sukuna in him still. Basically, Shibuya. He's a lawyer. Yeah, because nowadays, which makes sense. Nowadays, sorcerers try to make their domains like the most powerful thing, but that also limits to how often you can pull it off, or how guaranteed it is to work. But with this, it's not one about violence, and that gives him the ability to just like domain expansion. There's also rules he probably doesn't have to explain because it's not limited by the I have to kill you. I'm trying to kill you with this, so I have to explain to you all the abilities for his technique to activate. And all this whole thing about the curse techniques taking like explanations for them to activate reminds me of Nen from Hunter x Hunter, and that like it has a background to me that I'm like I understand this very well. You explaining it is like the activation of the curse. You're saying the technique is the kind of like Doctor Strange does his signs, but he does that because Saint enchanting, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm now heal for time. Raven, she's stuck with Saint, Azeroth, Mentry on Synthos. So he would have to make, if I had to guess, just again, throwing out there, he would have to make a defense that I'm Itadori, I'm not Sukuna. Oh, is it about? I see. I was kind of not focusing. Well, I heard. But that actually might be the reason. Itadori doesn't seem like a gambler. But I wasn't sure if this evidence was just going to be unrelated to this. So you were there, Yuji. He said, what am I charged with? How punishable is that? So am I off? So, but that was just a test. Wait, what? But not for the charge. He's like, I'm telling you how to lie. I'm trying to be a good lawyer. Death. Lose a finger. Guilty. Confiscation. He wanted to see someone lose their technique. Oh! I feel like getting hit with that hammer is the effect. He can make it large. He has foot manipulation of a cursed weapon. He said confiscation. He said he can't control it, or he can't control it like now, because he's always like had it and not being able to like wield it. See, that's the thing I was scared about this fight. He's gonna be smart. He had his own law office. Ooh. This is a main by default. Ooh. Backwards from. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to match grade 1 sword. Oh. Damn. 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 Sit down, bitch. Damn. Oh. I really thought I was going to scare him in the face. Those eyes, though. Oh, I thought that was his head. No, he has look, full manipulation of it, like a power pole, like. But it's still the gavel, so all it has that little like edge to it. That's a lot harder, and he's making more. Makes sense. If he could just create it out of his hand, why can't he just create them as projectiles and fire them? It temporarily. Okay. Confiscation is that he's this strong without it. Yeah. Imagine when he gets it back. Yeah. He doesn't rely on the curse technique for combat. Every time he fights, it's my hands, boy. I use curse energy to supplement my fist. Yeah, he will. Oh, he sees you, ITADORI. Bringing it down. Oh, I like that lighting change. He's coming right back at you. Ooh. Make it big. It's going to increase the size. Yeah, I was thinking, like, get back in this moment and break all it. He has to have something that makes this, like, a weakness. Oh, what's the word? What's the word? Ah, I died right here. Retrial. I won't retrial. I was right. I was right. Oh my gosh. I was just thinking, I'm dying. What do I do? I was a retrial. Oh, that was so good. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Because I'm thinking, like, what do I say? I'm thinking, what's the word? There's actually a couple of different words that like come to mind, but I was like, the first one that comes to mind is retrial. Oh, I knew it. Itadori's like, do it. After what happened, and I like the different like faces for that. His curse. Say, you did this? Murder? Or a defense lawyer? Either or. You have the choice. Judgment can impose executioner's sword, accompanied by confiscate, take away your curse technique and energy, followed by death. And then, how powerful is anyone will without meet their death. empathizing with another's feelings. I really don't know. Is he totally gonna get bodied right here? Because we know if we know he gets bodied, it's not like completely over, but like for the foreseeable future, my wife Fushiguro is without backup. What happened, buddy? Itadori, you won't. Why not? Is that what he said? You did. Oh, this shit. He said, "Oh, he said you could have gotten away." Oh, oh! The first one about the whole Pachinko machine place. That was just like obviously a test. He's like, I knew. He said like only it knows, but I know too. Sakura had taken control of your body. He's like, I'm not a judge. I'm still a lawyer, a defense prosecutor, defense prosecutor, a defense lawyer of people who are innocent of doing crazy crimes that they show so much evidence that they are guilty of, but they are innocent. And I would try to prove their innocence. That was the man he was. That's the man he still is. So knowing Itadori did that, but it wasn't really you. I returned to my roots, just like I just said. Like, this is the kind of person he always wanted to be. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's have a seat. A talk with a lawyer, and I don't think like the chat's gonna get interrupted. Like someone's gonna jump him. Like Higurama's really strong, but once he uses these 100 points, if you own volition, I think so. No, has he? Yeah, he has to. He has had to. And that just goes to show the moment when he first met Itadori, he was boasting of how good it felt to kill someone of your pure choice. Now he's like, when you did have to kill someone, you felt awful right after, didn't you? You still feel awful about it, don't you? And that's even why he sympathized with Itadori. He's like, you did not do this, but I can unsee how you feel about this and know that you feel the guilt of having to take another person's life, just how I felt it, how I feel it. Oh, that was a great turnaround. And I'm so happy I saw that coming. Oh my gosh. Reach out. Dude, that's literally how I felt. Like I was getting crushed by the hammer. Because I'm trying to think of what do we do? Because I'm thinking, cuss energy, come back, come back. But then the sweat on his face, I'm thinking, oh, I don't think it's going to be as simple as like, it just like, it lasts a few minutes. It might be like a lot while. Especially it makes sense. It's a good little bit because of, it's such a non-violent condition. Think about how APR works in Hunter x Hunter. It doesn't hurt you. It just it just builds up your energy, and when it activates, you lose all ability to use your Nen for 30 days. Does not matter how strong you are. Your strength will determine how long it takes for you to bust. You have to like use your max AP energy, regardless of how much you build back up. Once you use what your normal max is, um, that's it. But and then you're done for 30 days, and that's how I feel like that ability was working. How like if he puts it on you, you know, judgment and confiscation, that you're basically just sealed for like you're basically sealed until the calling game is done, which we might need to use on somebody because the normal confiscation, what it does is it takes away your curse technique. Someone will still have the curse energy and still be a threat, but without the curse technique, can affect basically anyone other than Itadori in a very impactful way. Fushiguro loses his summonings. Will it affect all his summonings? It may be. He can't like just use, any of his Shikigami, even Maguraga, if he wanted to bust that bad boy out. But until next time, guys, we'll be going pretty soon with the next reaction because I'm hyped for these guys' conversation. Thank you for joining me again for another Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 reaction. We back at it again. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Till next time, thank God. DJ out.